Hey everybody, Dan Holstein coming to you with another Rev Up Your Business video. This is video number 2 in our 5-part series on your target market. So, I want to talk to you today about your most profitable customers. Who are your most profitable customers? Is it the ones you like the most? Could be. Is it the ones that you do the most work and service for? Could be. How do we know? Well, we want to do a little test called the 80-20 test. I'm sure you've heard of the 80-20 rule. This was done by Pareto, who was an Italian guy that realized in the 1600s that 80% of all of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the landowners. And he kind of looked at other things and found that this 80-20 rule, it starts to show up in all different areas of life. And it shows up in it'll show up in your sales, and it'll also show up in your profitability. So what we want to do next is to run a report out of our accounting system. If you're using something like QuickBooks, it's going to be your profitability by customer summary report, and also your sales by customer summary report. We want to export that out to Excel and then sort it by highest revenue to lowest. So you have your list of your customers, and you'll have the ones at the top of your list that have the highest revenue with you, and going all the way down to the ones that have that do the least revenue with you. And then you want to do a little count and say, okay, if we have 100 customers, let's just count up the top 20 and see how much revenue do they really represent. Now the 80-20 rule isn't exact, but it's going to be something like 80%, 20%, meaning 20% of your customers will be bringing you 80% of your sales. And it could be a slightly different 20% of your customers that will bring you 80% of your profitability. So we want to do the same exercise with our customer profitability report. Again, run that report and have all your customers listed by the most profit to the least profit. So those clients are going to be the ones that really are your gems. So it's that top 20% that brings 80% of all of your profitability. So once we know who those 20% are, what to do next? Well, we want to get more of them, right? These are the guys that are usually easy to deal with. They pay on time. We might even really like them. They could, like we talked about in our last video with the Psychographic, they might just be people we really enjoy serving. So we want to get really clear on who are these folks so that we can go and get more of them. And then we can deal with less and less of the smaller profitability clients. Because again, all those other 80% of your clients, they're taking up a lot of your time that you could be dedicating towards growing the relationships with your best customers. So next time we're going to be talking about how do we figure out why these customers are the most profitable, what to do about that, where to get more of them. So stay tuned for Series 3 or Issue 3 next week in our 5-part series on your target market. I look forward to seeing you then.